Hello, welcome to our unique learning system math lesson. My name is Charlotte Lucas. I am an autism low incident mentor teacher with Richmond Public Schools. I provide support to our classroom teachers for our students across all four content areas, and I am so happy to be able to work with you today. Our math lesson today is counting money to make a purchase. We will use a hundreds chart. We will use the one-up strategy to make a purchase. We will add money by regrouping and counting on. We will identify the dollar sign and decimal point. We've got a lot to do, so let's get started. All right, remember, we are making purchases. And if we're making purchases, a lot of times we don't have change. And if we don't have change, what do? We've got to find a way to pay for our purchase by using what we're going to call the strategy one up. How that works is if we look at our hundreds chart, on our hundreds chart, 100 pennies equals $1. But if we're using the one up method, if we have a purchase that is $2.71, for instance, well, we don't have any change. So if we have $2.71 purchase, we would go one up and give our cashier $3, so the cashier will give us change. Let's see how that works. Remember, you just go one digit up to the next dollar value. All right, let's start with our first word problem. Brent is buying items for the play. He buys a bell for $5.78. $5.78. This is our dollar sign. Whenever you're using money, you have to use the dollar sign, even if you're adding. This is a decimal point. The decimal point represents that you have a whole dollar on one side and change on the other. Everything on the left side of the decimal point is a whole number. Everything on the right side of the digit is change or part of a whole number. So if the whole is 100, if your money on this side, if your change on this side is not 100, well, you have cents, you have change. It's like fractions. It's part of a dollar. It's not a whole dollar. When you get to 100 cents, then you regroup and put that dollar onto the dollar side on the left side of the decimal point. So the question is, how much does the bell cost? Now I'm going to type the value in, but as I'm typing, you will see a red box, and the box will remain red until I put the complete whole amount in. So let's get started. $5.78. Box is green. I did that part right. How many dollars should we use to pay? Now remember, we don't have any change. We only have dollars. So if the value is $5.78, I need to give the cashier one more dollar than the dollar value of the item. So if the dollar value is 5 and some change, I need to give the cashier one more dollar than the value. So if it's 5, one more dollar up would be 6. That's correct. So we're going to give the cashier $6. All right, I have this wonderful box right here that will count my dollars as I put them in. So we need to show our bills. 1, 2, 3. See how the total changes as I put the money in? 4, 5, 6. We did it right. Excellent. Let's move on to our next problem. Remember, we don't have any change. We are not able to give the cashier any change, we can only give them dollar bills. So Brent is buying items to, oh, let's go. That makes sure that we did it right. Mary Beth is buying items to help with the lighting for the play. She buys electrical tape for $3.79. So how much does the electrical tape cost? So I need to type in $3.79. Got it right. Now, how many dollars should she use to pay? Let's figure this out. We're using the one-up method, which means that if the value is $3 and some change, we'll go to the dollar value and add one more to it, one up. So if the value is 3 and we add one more, the new value will be 4. So how many dollars should she pay? $4. Exactly. Let's see if we got that right. Watch my box down here as I put my dollars in to represent 1, 2, 3, 4. $4. Using the one-up method means we will give the cashier more, $1 more, but we're going to get some change back. So wait for your change. That's very important. All right, let's do our next problem. Brent is buying items to help with the lighting for the play. He buys a string of lights for $7.37. $7.37. We have our dollar sign and our decimal point. How much does the string of lights cost? Let's key that value in. $7.37. Excellent. Now, how many dollars should he use to pay? Now, remember, again, we don't have any change. All we have are dollars. The cashier needs to get paid. So we're going to use the one-up method. Look at the dollar value of your purchase. This purchase is worth $7. So we're going to go up one more dollar to what? 7 up 1 is 8. We're going to give the cashier $8. That way, the cashier owes us change, and you got to wait for your change. All right, let's put those dollars in. I'm in love with this magic box. I'm going to tell you, I love the way that it counts for me. Let's go. 1, watch that value. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $8. Wait for your change. Very important. All right. Good job. Let's see. Let's try this one. Mary Beth is buying items for musicians in the play. She buys a harmonica for $6.08. How much does the harmonica cost? So we know that in this box, we're going to put $6.08. Now, how many dollars should she use to pay? We don't have any change. Remember, we have to look at the dollar value and go up 1. The dollar value is $6. If we go from 6 and we move up 1, that will be 7. Excellent. Oh, you got that one right. We need to give the cashier $7, and the cashier will give us change. All right, let's put those dollars in. 1, 2, oh, magic box. Let's make sure we can see it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7. Wait for your change. This, you're getting really good at this. Let's see what we have left. Aha, things are changing. In this word problem, we're going to have to do some addition. And there is nothing wrong with that. We got this. All we have to do is make sure that our money is lined up correctly. We are able to add and get the new cost. We might have to regroup. We'll see. Regrouping means that when you're in the ones place, you can only have digits up to 9. If you have a 2-digit number, you have to put the ones place number in the ones place and the tens place number in the tens place, and that box up there, and count all of the new numbers together. All right, Danielle is buying items for the play. She buys wire for $1.31 and twist ties for $2.25. Which item costs more? Got to make a comparison. Which one is more, the $1.31 or the $2.25? This is easy because you always start with your dollar value place first to see which costs more. So this one costs $1. We don't even have to check the change right now. $1 versus $2. $1 compared to $2. The $2 is more than the $1. So that's an easy question. Which item costs more? The twist ties. They're $2.25. How much will this cost altogether? That's our trigger word, altogether. That means that you're going to use addition to solve this problem. Our mode of operation for right now is addition. These two items added together. All right, let's start in the ones place. Always start in the ones place. Your answer will always be correct if you start there. So I'm going to use a counting on method by putting the highest value in my head and then counting on using my fingers. This is how it works. I'm going to take the 5, I'm going to put it in my head. 5 plus 1, 5, 6. The number in the ones place should be 6. Yes, got it right. I'm very proud of myself. All right, let's do the next one. 3 plus 2. The highest value, I'm going to put that 3 in my head, and I'm going to add 2 to it. 3, 4, 5. So in the tens place for this number, I need the value of 5. Excellent. Did not have to regroup. I did not have more than 9 in each one of these, so now I can move to the dollar place. 1 plus 2, I'm going to put that 2 in my head and add 1 to it. 2, 3. I'll put the 3 in. The total cost is $3.56. Excellent. Let's try one more. Brent is buying items for the play. He buys lens covers for $2.17 and hook and loop fasteners for $2.11. Which item costs more? All right, start with the dollar value. When you're trying to compare for price, which is more, start with the dollar value. But we're trying to get tricked. Here we have a 2 and a 2. That's the same. We can't make a determination. Let's go to the tens place. A 1 and a 1. Again, that's the same. We're not able to make a determination yet. So now let's go to the ones place. A 7 in the ones place and a 1 in the ones place here. 7 is more than 1. This is the higher price. $2.17 is more than $2.11. but we had to make that comparison. Very, very important. All right, now we need to answer the next question. How much will this cost altogether? There's that word altogether again. That means our mode of operation is going to be addition. We're going to add these two numbers together, starting all the way at the ones place. Always, always, always. Very important. 7 plus 1. Put the 7 in my head and add 1 to it. 7, 8. Let's go to our tens place. 1 plus 1. Easy peasy. 1, 2. Excellent. And now we have to add the dollar value. $2 plus $2 is 2, 3, 4. $4. Excellent. We have our decimal points lined up all together. We have our ones place, our tens place, and our dollars place all lined up together. Perfect answer. Excellent. Let's try our next one. Maybe we'll get some regrouping this time. It looks like we will. Brent is buying items for the play. He buys a flashlight for $4.25 and a cable for $3.85. Which item costs more? Let's make that comparison. We're going to start with the dollar value. $4 compared to $3. $4 is more. The flashlight costs more. Excellent. Now it says, how much will this cost altogether? The mode of operation when we're using the word altogether is addition. Excellent. Now we get to add. We go all the way to the ones place, always, and we start adding there. So 5 plus 5, let's figure out how much that is. 5 in our head and add 5 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The number that goes in here is 10. Oh no, that will not do. We cannot put a 2-digit number right here. We have a 10, the number 10. There's a 1 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place. So in the ones place, we'll put the 0. But we're going to carry that 1 in the tens place to this tens place. In this little box up here, we're going to put that 1. And that 1 and that 0 is still our 10. All right, now we have 3 numbers to add together in the tens place. Let's start with the largest number, 8. Put it in my head, plus 2, 9, 10, plus 1, 11. That number there should be 11. Oh, can I put 2 digits in that place? No, I cannot. So the number is 11. There's a 1 in the ones place and a 1 in the tens place. So let's put the 1 in the ones where it belongs and move that 1 that's in the tens place right into that little box. And now we're able to add these 3 numbers together. Let's give it a try. 4, let's put it in our head, plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 1, 8. Excellent. The total cost is $8.10. I hope you notice that we're counting old school today. When I was learning how to add, we did not use calculators. So we had to do everything in our head and on our hands. There's nothing wrong with that. It works every time. All right, let's do our next problem. Danielle is buying items for musicians in the play. She buys a triangle for $5.02 and a guitar pick for $2.15. Which item costs more? All right, we're going to start with what? We're going to start with the dollar value first. The dollar value is $5 and $2. Don't have to go any farther. $5 is more than $2. In this comparison, the triangle is more than the pick for the guitar. Excellent. So now let's add. We're going to go all the way over to our ones place first. Always, no matter what, start in the ones place. We're going to put, because we're adding, we're going to put that large number in our head and add the rest on. So 5 plus 2, 5, 6, 7. Let's put that answer there. And 0 plus 1, we're going to put the 1 in our head. 1 plus nothing. 0 is nothing to add. So 1 plus nothing is what? 1. Excellent. Now let's go to the dollars place. We have our decimal points lined up. Always check and make sure. Line your numbers up, one under the other. Put your answer right in the place, right underneath. 5 plus 2, we put our 5 in our head. 5 plus 2, 5, 6, 7. The answer is 7. I hope the answer is 7. Let's put it in and see what happens. Excellent. We did an excellent job. All right. Let's see. Well, I'm not really wanting to add 3 rows of numbers. Let's see. Here's a set of numbers. Let's do one more. And then we'll move on. Randy is buying items to help with the sound for the play. He buys a speaker for $58.30, an extension cord for $17.50. Which item costs more? These numbers are getting big. Do not be afraid. What we're going to do is just keep with the same pattern. Let's go to the dollar value first. $58 compared to $17. Well, no contest. $58 is more than $17. So the speakers cost more. Now we have to add these numbers together. Always, it says which items cost more. How much will this cost altogether? So we know that the operation is addition. We always start in the ones place. 0 plus 0, easy, 0. Excellent. All right, let's go to the tens place. We have 3 plus 5. Put the 5 in our head and add 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, I like that little box coming down to give us an answer. All right, 8 plus 7. Those two numbers are getting pretty big. I could use doubles to try to figure out because I know 7 plus 7 is 14 plus 1 more, but let's keep it going the way we've been. 8 in our head plus 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the answer is 15. I have a 5 in the ones place and a 1 in the tens place. So I put the 5 that's in the ones place in this box. I take the 1 that was in the tens place and I add it on top because we are regrouping. We cannot put 2 digits in that box. We have to regroup them so that the tens place moves up and the ones place stays down. It's still 15. 1 and 5, 15. Excellent. So now we have 3 numbers to add together. I still put the larger number in my head. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. And the answer should be 7. Let's see. Excellent. We did a great job. I'm proud of myself. I used old school addition and still got it right. I'm very proud of being able to count on and to do comparisons. We use the one-up method when we're making a purchase, where we add $1 more up than the value of the purchase so that we can get change back because we don't have enough change in our pockets. We've done a wonderful job. I really enjoyed working with you, and I look forward to working with you again. Bye now.